Hello, everybody. It's Friday and we are jamming.
Recording in
Welcome to
progress.
Open Mic Fridays by Music Forward. Thank you for being here with us. Listen, I know you rocking out to this fire track. This is by Brand Mauve. It's called Hips Talk. And Brand Mauve is a Open Mic Fridays veteran, okay? So definitely look up the song because it's a whole vibe. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us. You could be anywhere in the world. The world is slowly but surely opening back up. So you could be out there, but you are in here with us and we appreciate the love. Y'all in for a treat tonight. We have some amazing artists that are going to perform for y'all right here on Twitch. So keep it locked. Look, do me a favor. We want more people to join, right? So send this link. You know how somebody sent you the link? I want you to take a second, real quick, and send this link out to your friends. Send it to somebody who needs to see some amazing talent, somebody who needs to hear some good music, have good vibes. You know what I mean? Send the link out because it's about to be a whole party. And we are listening to Brand Mauve, Hips Talk. Brand, you did your thing with this track. I love it. The energy is beautiful. So, you guys, I want to welcome you to Open Mic Fridays by Music Forward. I am your host, Lydia Caesar, your hostess with the mostest. I'm going to be helping to create the vibes all night long. All right. So, there is so much young talent that's going to hit the stage tonight. I'm excited. You should be excited. It's going to be a phenomenal lineup that we have. There's a bunch of amazing females and one gentleman, right? He's in good company. He's surrounded by a lot of beautiful female energy. So we have the ladies and we have a gentleman that's going to take the stage tonight. And listen, we are right here on Twitch. So thank you so much for joining us. If you have not subscribed to the Twitch channel, please do. You must subscribe to our Twitch channel so that you do not miss out ever, ever, ever. All right? Do it right now. Subscribe right now, real quick for me. All right, we're about to get this show started. I'm excited. Let me tell you a little bit about Music Forward. Music Forward is a national nonprofit that connects young people from our communities directly to the music industry to transform young lives, inspire careers, and champion a more inclusive industry, which is very, very important. The industry can feel very isolating, when you don't have anybody behind you. And Music Forward acts as that bridge, between the artist and the industry, which is awesome. So, Open Mic Fridays, what is it? It is a performance showcase where young artists showcase their talent, they gain exposure, and they get live feedback directly from industry experts with successful careers in music, which is major. I hate getting advice from somebody who hasn't done it. I'd be like, how do you know? You ain't never did nothing like this. So to have actual experts who have successful careers tuned in, and not just tuned in, but they're going to give feedback after each performance. So that's what makes Open Mic Fridays so super special. So, something that you need to note from tonight's lineup, we're going to be inviting back two special performers that are going to be in our final showcase in August. Here's how we will choose them. The first way is from you guys, the fan favorite. So, if you are joining tonight to support somebody specific, make sure that you stay tuned on our Instagram page at Music Forward, because we're going to be doing polls at the end of every artist, and you want to show them so much love because that's how one of them is going to be selected to come back in August. And then the other one is going to be selected by our industry guests. Both of them will be back in August, and they will also get an Apple gift card. So definitely show that love to your favorite so that they can be invited back in August. So before we get started with these phenomenal, talented artists, I would like to introduce you to our industry guests. Industry guests, please turn on your cameras. Hey guys, welcome. I am going to tell the audience a little bit about you guys. So just sit back and bask in all of your amazingness, okay? First, resides in North Hollywood. He is known as the producer for Kanye West, Bibi Rexha, Kalani, Keisha Shantae, Eva Avila, Good Girl, Kendrick Lamar, and Noah Cyrus. So many dope artists on that list. He co-produced the single All Mine for Kanye West. Oh, and a little birdie told me that he also just recently worked with Diana Ross. Bro, Scott, welcome. Scott Carter, you are a big deal, dude.
Man, thank you, thank you.
You are so welcome. Okay, so wait, I gotta ask because I think this is what everybody want to know. How was Kanye?
Oh man, Kanye works. He's a super worker. He has different producers around him. He's got a lot of different writers, and he kind of works in like a collaborative effort. So producers will come in, he'll have a vibe, he'll ask you, what do you think about this? And then a writer will come in, and then another producer will come in, kind of add on to it. So he kind of adds on to it. It becomes like a Quincy Jones type of feel. So yes,
Wow,
those were
wow.
people working on records. Yeah, it's a
Beautiful.
great experience. Yeah.
That's dope. I always tell artists that there's power in collaboration, and
That's
when you look on a lot of the biggest records in the world, it's not one name. There's a bunch of names there, credited. So that's just a testament to that concept that there's power in
that's the
numbers.
way to do it.
Yeah,
You get somebody's different vibe on there. You get somebody's different experiences, different ear.
different perspectives.
Yes.
Scott Carter, we are honored to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so, so much. All right, industry guests, you may now turn off your cameras. All right, you guys, it's gonna be a crazy night. These judges, industry guests are so dope, and this is just gonna help the night be even more incredible. All right, we are gonna get the show started. Are you ready? I want to hear you. I want to hear you in my mind screaming, "Yeah, we ready!" Shout like you in the garden. Okay, give the artists are gonna feel your energy through this Twitch screen. They're gonna feel it. So make sure that you have that energy. All right. I also want to remind you that the chat is open. So please make sure that you're signed into your Twitch account so that you can chat with us, because as an artist, it is so important to feel encouragement, to feel the love. So please join us in the chat and, keep the comments positive, uplifting, so that these artists can feel like the superstars that they are. Coming to the virtual stage, we have our first performer, and the crowd goes wild. Marty Faye, come on in. Marty Faye is a folk pop Filipino-born singer and New England-raised songwriter. Come on in, Marty. Hey, girl. Hey.
Your mic still. Hi.
Here you are.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, please. We are honored. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be singing tonight.
So I'll be singing my original song, Hands. It was the lead single off my debut EP, which came out in February this year. The EP is called Reaching Out for a Lullaby. I wrote it as a response to the year that we all just had. It's full of songs of comfort and songs you can turn to and hold when you feel like there's no one there for you.
Nice.
But,
love
yeah.
that you brought the pandemic into a project. Genius. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Marty Faye.
I've been dealt a heavy hand. Sometimes things, they never go to plan. I've been taught to keep the faith. When my spirit's broken, I just call out your name. And my tears fall as they may. Nurture growth in the chaos of this. I'm strong. The way I hold my heart in my hand, and I know it's all part of a plan I can't see, but I reach endlessly, oh so faithfully, that these hands will reach back out to me. And I know it's all come to pass, but the half-full stillness can't outlast. And I feel your guiding hands. When I'm weary, I know I'll find rest in your plans. And my tears fall as they may. Nurture growth in the chaos I face. I'm strong in the way I hold my heart in my hands, and I know it's all part of a plan I can't see, but I reach endlessly, oh so faithfully, that these hands will reach back out to me. catch them, so I guess I'll understand. And the cycles blowing through my mind are storms you quiet all the time. Though I'm shaken with you, I'll stand tall. The winds of change are by your design, so I'll hold my heart in my hands, and I know it's all part of a plan I can't see. So I'll reach and I'll reach endlessly, oh so faithfully, that these hands will reach back out to me. Oh, Thank you.
Yay, Marty. You know, that was so beautifully honest. I loved it and very intimate, and the writing was just gorgeous. I'm very excited to hear what the industry guests have to say. So, industry guests, you may now turn on your cameras. Hey guys, we will start with Nilo first.
Okay, first off, amazing job. It was beautiful, and I know that it takes a lot of bravery to do something like this, having no audience, and you're just here in your room, kind of creating this live atmosphere. So props to you all for being here, actually. You have a great tone, you had a great message, you have depth to your lyrics. I like how you presented your stage, and you're confident, like your personality is all there. I think the number one place where I think you could improve is your rhythm, really. Like, so your rhythm kind of ebbs and flows and comes and goes, and you speed up and slow down, which can be great. But because it's a little inconsistent still, I feel like you will be able to draw your audience in more if you had a little more consistency in your rhythm, which could be super easy, just like practicing with the metronome and like really, really nailing that so that the bed that you're singing on is really grounded and firm, so that we can just focus on you.
Thank you.
Love
Yeah.
that. Great, great, great feedback. Scott?
I also love the song. I like songs that have good whys in them, and the chorus and everything. And it definitely is needed for today, that type of song. I would have to agree with Nyla on the fact that the music behind it could actually help the song more. You know, I don't know if you have a pedal there. You have a sustain pedal that you're
I
working with?
don't know. I should get one.
The sustain pedal will help, going through that and make it smoother. That's all. But your voice is nice. I understand where we are right now. So it's like, it's a little nerves in there. I can hear a little bit of nerves in there, but other than that, great song.
Thank you so much. Thank you both.
Yeah, that was great advice. The sustain pedal. I didn't even think about it, but then when you said it, I was like, yes, that would make all the difference. Awesome.
Can I
All right.
add one more thing? If you don't have a sustain pedal, maybe you have reverb on your keyboard that you can add, and that could kind of bridge those gaps together. Or you potentially even open up and change the release, which like you could figure out on a YouTube video, wouldn't be too hard, so that you just have those notes connecting and overlapping more, which will give you a little bit more like ambiance.
Oh, thank you.
So dope. You guys are amazing. That advice was so great. Marty, you were phenomenal. Audience, if you are here to see Marty, make sure that you head over to our Instagram and show her love in our poll. All right. Marty, thank you. You may now turn off your camera. All right, industry guests, I want to wrap with you guys a little bit. And Scott, I'm going to start with you with the first question of the night. So, what are the elements of a hit song or a song that you feel resonates?
Let's see. I would say definitely the wording and the melody. The chorus being very melodic, but still has spacing in it. Somebody good to look at for that would be like a Max Martin type of build. You know, he definitely knows how to make a hit record. I think chord progression, but definitely a truth in it. A truth with a real why. And why am I telling you this? Like, why am I telling you this song? Like, why are we here? Why am I telling you this to you? You know, if it has a great why and that's in the chorus, those usually go longer than the regular songs. So definitely the why. Yeah.
Truth with a good why, y'all. I hope you're taking notes because that was a whole dissertation just in that one sentence. I love it. All right. Thank you so much, industry guests. You may now turn off your cameras. All right, you guys, we are moving right along. Coming to the stage now is OXO JoJo. Come on in. Let me tell you all a little bit about OXO. JoJo is a recording artist, business owner, and city rep from East Lancaster, California. Founder of Overcome Unknown Obstacles recording label, love the name, and OXO, the clothing brand. OXO, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what inspired the name of your record label.
Really, honestly, just knowing that I come from a city with a blank canvas, you know, and being an artist in this city is kind of struggling. You face a lot of unknown obstacles as a creator here. And I just wanted to be the one to overcome it. So that is what drove the name for the label, Overcome Unknown Obstacles.
Love it. There's certainly power in words. So I think that's a great name. It's positive, it's uplifting. More power to you for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, an amazing performance from OXO.
Hey. It's for shorty off of Parkway. Always knew it was summer at the Parkways. Had to sleep in the bed that my heart made. I'm knowing you the light in every dark place. But who we kidding, girl, we all grown. And your feelings every time they turn my songs on. Hit the king every night and get your roll on. Living fast and can't focus on what goes on. Got you gassed up, know who running on the scene. If you ask us, D-Rock stagger till he give himself a cash cut. This ain't nothing like your man from the past, huh? Ayy. Look, hey, so I set out on this race. On my knees, I used to pray for a pay of better days. We was trapping, I'm on Ace. My life is like a movie, I'll be glad to see the stage. These diamonds on my chain, no lemonade, no minute made. You better not go against the grain, it's been a thing. Get rich right back for every pay. That's been the way, take risks no matter what it takes. That's been a play, and that's just how the cookie bake. No debate, it's for shorty off of Parkway. Always knew we was summer at the Parkways. Had to sleep in the bed that my heart made. I'm knowing you the light in every dark place. But who we kidding, girl, we all grown. And your feelings every time they turn my songs on. Hit the king every night and get your roll on. Living fast and can't focus on what goes on. Got you gassed up, we know who run it on the scene. If you ask us, D-Rock stagger till he give himself a cash cut. Gotta hit the king, gotta get you gassed up. Hey, gotta hit the king, gotta get you gassed up. Look. Thank you so much. Make sure to throw some pumpkins in the chat. East Lancaster stand up, represented for the 93535. This segment was powered by Fifth Level Music Group. Let's get it.
Yes, talk your talk. I love it. That was super dope. The flow was crazy. The beat was real bars. You were actually spitting, which is, kind of like a missed art a little bit today. So congratulations on that. Let us get our industry guests in the room and see what they have to say. Industry guests, you may now turn on your cameras. Hey guys. So Scott, we will start with you first this time. Give OXO your feedback.
All right. I was really liking that. I really liked that. I liked the bars that you had, and I liked like you were riding the beat, the way you were doing it. There's a truth in there. I was waiting for that hook to come back. I was like, okay, like please get back to that hook, so we can get back into like, oh yeah, I like the fact that you were talking about where you're from, where you're from and how you your truth of that, and that pushes all the way through to everybody, all listeners. You can tell that you actually really care about what you're saying, and that's definitely like you said, it's definitely missing in music today. So. It was good, man. I don't think there's anything yet that can't say that you could change about it.
Nice.
So far, yeah, that was good.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Congrats on that. All right, Nilo.
Hey. Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, you obviously know who you are, I think, which shows, and you're super confident. And again, stage presence, like I like what you did to your room. You like it's all uniform and makes sense, and it sounds like the music, and it looks like the music, and it looks like you. I love all that, which is really important so that we can like. It's just you're just making it easy for us to get you and. You're obviously like a multi-dimensional person and you bring that into music too because it's tough but it's also positive and there's like that balance of both worlds which I think is like so important at least to me in music to be able to have both because I think we are both all of us. You don't need to change anything but if I was in a room with you and you were like what do you think, I would say maybe open up some space, like take a little bit of breath here, let the music ride a little bit. Give yourself like a little bit of downtime right before the chorus starts so that we can like really feel the impact of the chorus more. Or like get some doubles on the chorus or something and like have that in the background vocals. I don't know, just like little things like that could maybe take it to a different space, but it's fine exactly the way it is. And I like what you did so much. So great job.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Awesome. That's great feedback. I mean, I think I agree. You seem really ready. You know, you are definitely in a place where you're ready for the next level. So just keep it up, keep performing and just perfecting it. All right. So listen, if you are in the audience and you are on to see OXO, make sure that you head to the Instagram, show him mad love in that poll. He did a great performance so that we can have him back in August. All right, OXO, thank you so much. You may now turn off your camera. All right, you guys. Nilo, I have a question for you, darling.
Yes.
What is your definition of a perfect song?
Okay. I think there are so many types of perfect when it comes to music. So I think maybe in the simplest type of perfect, whatever song serves the need for the moment, whatever song can make the life that you're in right now a little bit better, whatever song can take you to a better place when you need it. I think it comes down to a feeling because we have like all these ideas about what a perfect song as a songwriter should be. We've got, you know, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, double chorus, whatever. But what we're all trying to get to is that feeling that we innately have, like having the music line up with that. And I think at the core of that is truth. So if you can say something and it's real, I think that that's probably got something to do with my idea of a perfect song.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
like a perfect, that's a hard question for real.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect answer because I was thinking similar along the lines of, you know, a feeling, you know,
Yeah.
how as long as if it feels good, it is good. But
Yeah.
I love what you said about timing, you know, how songs provide what you need in the moment. That is so key. And to all the artists out there listening, like one of the biggest takeaways is honesty. Like, be honest. The audience can tell when you're faking. It's the easiest thing to see and feel. They can feel the fake. Just be truthful no matter what. Your talent may not even be that important if you're telling the truth for real. So
Yeah. I think Spotify on us that the audience is a lot smarter than former eras of music industry could imagine. And really what like everybody just wants is something real. So
yeah, authenticity.
yeah.
All right, you guys, this is so dope. Industry guests, you may now turn off your cameras. All right, y'all, we are moving right along. We have 2 more dope acts coming to the stage. I'm super excited about this next artist. So please welcome Amanda Riley. Amanda, come on in, girl.
Hi.
Hi, let me tell y'all a little bit about Amanda. Amanda Riley is 14 years old. She's a piano vocalist from Frisco, Texas. Amanda has been singing and playing piano since she was 5 years old, and she enjoys performing around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Welcome to Open Mic Friday. So tell us whose idea was it to get you started at 5? Was it mom or was it dad or was it both?
It was my dad. He started me with piano. He saw something in me and immediately started me with piano lessons.
Nice. Dad, good job, because now she's 14 and killing it. What are you going to perform for us tonight?
I'm going to perform Out Here on My Own from the hit movie Fame featuring Irene Cara.
Ooh, y'all are in for a treat. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Riley.
Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am, do I fit in, make believe in his heart alone, out here on my own. We're always proving who we are, always reaching for that rising star to guide me far and sign me home, out here on my own. When I'm down and feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through, help me need you. Until the morning sun appears, making light of all my fears. I dry the tears I've never shown. Oh, out here on my own. But when I'm down and feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through, help me need you. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am, do I fit in? I may not win, but I can't be thrown out here on my own, on my own.
And the crowd goes wild. Amanda, oh my gosh, I love that. Since I heard you sing that yesterday, I was like, I couldn't wait to hear it again today. I see so many things for you. You could be on Broadway, like for real.
you.
I'm not even joking. Like that is Broadway level vocals and you're 14. So let's hear what our industry guests have to say. Industry guests, you may now turn on your cameras. Yay! I know, right? Standing ovation. Nyla, what do you got to say?
Well, that was amazing. You're so professional, and it's like, for one, I feel so like comforted and comfortable in your hands. Like I know when you go for those notes, you're gonna hit it, which is like so important. You obviously have like amazing control over your voice. Like, you know your instrument. You didn't back up or hesitate at all going into any part of that. You're also accompanying yourself in this like moving emotional arrangement, which like we're very happy to hear people go chord, 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 and that's what most people do because that's what they need to do in order to focus on their voice. And you've got this thing that's driving us and taking us to these places, and then your voice on top of that. I mean, you have like this soul from another time. I'm sure you hear that a lot. And just great job. I mean, yeah, whatever you want. You want to sing for the president? Like,
Right.
Thank you.
Scott, what do you think?
I need some vocal lessons. Could you give me some vocal lessons if possible? That was nice. The control. You know that you're taking us on a journey. I would say the only thing, and this is limited here, the only thing I would say is like if you were doing this in front of a crowd, I would like get from behind that keyboard at some point and just perform. Like, say, I can play, but then I can perform it as well. So that's the only thing. I mean, but it's clearly on Zoom, so it's like you can't really move that well from that. But yeah, that would just take it to another level. If you took the microphone off and was like, well, I do this for real.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved your voice, and yeah, keep on doing it. 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours. Absolutely. So I have a question for you, Amanda.
Okay.
Do you write any original music?
I am currently working on originals.
Okay, good. And I just wanted to encourage you to, if you weren't, to start now, to really start writing now, because I think that is, definitely what's going to take you to the next level as an artist. You are obviously a great piano player and a phenomenal singer. So, the next step, it's only natural for you to write some songs and start now. That was some of the best advice that I got when I was starting out my career. At first, I really didn't think I could write a song. I was like kind of nervous about it. But I wrote all the time. I wrote like stories and poems. I had journals full of poems and stories. And it's actually funny. I did Making the Band one of the first seasons ever. And Diddy is the person who told me, he was like, you need to write songs. He was like, if you're not writing songs, you need to be writing records. And I was like, well, maybe I need to start writing songs. And it's going to just automatically open up a lot more doors for you when you have the full package. You can play, you can sing, and you can write. So that's just some encouragement to you to really stay on that course. Don't give up on the writing. So,
okay.
All right.
Thank you.
If you are in the audience right now for Amanda, please head over to our Instagram @MusicForward. Show her so much love on the poll. This is how our artists are going to be able to come back and become the fan favorites, is by you guys making them the fan favorite. All right. Amanda, you may now turn off your camera. Oh, she's gone. All right. Okay, industry guests, I have a question. Scott, you are up next. So you work with so many different types of artists, Scott, across all genres, Bebe Rexha to Diana Ross. What do they all have in common?
I think the work ethic is what's in common. Attention to and focus, constant focus on what they want to achieve, and diligently doing it. Even in every day, it's like every session is still like this. The words could get better. Let's make it better. That comes from a work ethic. So I think across the board, everybody. It's almost like it's a resilience. It's a relentlessness. It's a drive that is like, I have to make it the best I possibly can. And
Yeah.
that's what I see when I see somebody that's actually winning. It's just that it's never going to stop. I'm going to get better and better and better. I want to get better and better and better. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Artists have a sort of insanity. I mean, it just, like to do this, to really like to do this for long term, like you have to be a little bit crazy because it's such a competitive and it's not a very giving industry, right? You don't get big rewards often.
Yes.
There's a lot of no's and a lot of closed doors and so much rejection. It can be a very painful space, but when you stick it out, like even if 50 doors close, the 5 doors that open be the doors.
Yeah,
those are the doors.
Yes,
those are the doors that keep you in the game and that take you to the next level. And I think that's great that you said work ethic is a common thread, because I think all artists who really do this, I think we all a little bit crazy.
It's really the norm. Let's not say it's crazy. It's literally the norm.
But for this industry.
Yes, for this industry, it's the norm.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Yes, you need to be going from good to great. So, if you're good, okay, you got to get up that hill to greatness. That takes a different level of focus. Like, oh no, wake up this morning, I want this.
I want it bad. I want it better than I wanted yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That'll push you through. You won't stop, and you only fail when you stop. I'm gonna go and become an accountant. Nothing against accountant.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. You always want to strive to be better. You can always do better and be better. That's the only way to have, a sustainable career in this industry. Super dope.
1,000%.
All right. Thank you, industry guests. You may now turn off your cameras. All right. So we are moving right along. We have another phenomenal artist coming to the stage. Are y'all ready? If you out there and you ready, let me hear you say, yeah. I know I can't really hear you, but I'm like hearing you in spirit. I hear it. I hear the vibes and the energy. Thank you so much. Raina is appreciative. She is our next artist, Raina Yasmin. Come on in, girl. I'm going to tell the people a little bit about you. Raina Yasmin is a 20-year-old singer, songwriter, and guitarist who brings evocative lyricism and hook-filled melody lines through soft indie alternative rock. I love that again. I love it. I'm going to say that again. She brings evocative lyricism and hook-filled melody lines through soft indie alternative rock. Did you write that?
I did, yeah. I did.
That was good. The Las Vegas-based musician released her debut EP titled Wither in August of 2020. Welcome, Raina.
Hello, thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. That bio makes me can't wait to hear you.
I promise my ego really isn't that high, but I got to promote myself. So
Got to. You have to. Like, if you're not going to big up yourself, you can't expect anybody else to. So yeah. I totally respect that. Tell us about what you're going to be performing for us tonight.
All right. Well, I'm going to be singing and playing a song called Grocery Store. It is unreleased. It's set to be released sometime next month. But this song, I'll be honest, I have a lot of anxiety. That's what this song is mostly about, particularly when you go to the grocery store and it can be a bit overwhelming, There's hard shopping, there's so many people, it can be a lot. And I think especially now during the pandemic, it was like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to be in there. So
it's amazing because that is really a great concept, because the grocery store really is one of the most intimidating places. It's so big. There's so many options. It's crazy. Awesome that you chose to write a song about this. I cannot wait to hear it. And I know the audience can't either. So let me get out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Raina Yasmin.
Thank you. It just picking out an outfit to get drenched in. How long will the planet spin before a grandiose tragedy? Parked in an empty lot, I scream out the words of never feeling clean. What if I'm lost and can't be found? The lighting's way too ocean, the grocery store in my town, and the wonder why you called when there's nothing visibly wrong. I feel so self-involved while I walk the streets with the picket sign. But even when I cry for help, oh, the floors all caving in inside. What if I'm lost and can't be found? The lighting's way too ocean, the grocery store in my town, and the wonder why you called when there's nothing visibly wrong. Overhead, the speakers go. I disappeared in aisle 4. What if I'm lost and can't be found? The lighting's way too ocean, the grocery store in my town, and the wonder why you called, and the wonder why you called, and the wonder why you called when there's nothing visibly wrong. Thank you.
Girl, chills. Okay, I got actual goosebumps. You sound incredible. What a great, beautiful voice you have.
Thank you.
So you totally give me Alanis Morissette vibes,
I
which
appreciate that.
I mean in like the highest of compliments, because I think she's everything. Is she one of your inspirations at all?
Oh, I mean, for sure. 90s alternative in general is a huge
Yeah.
influence of mine, but yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally you. It's your own, but I definitely could feel like that type of energy, which is, I mean that's a big compliment coming from me, because I'm obsessed with 90s alternative as well. You have a great voice. I love the concept. I think it was genius. I mean, I'm excited about you. I'm glad to have found you. Let me say that. So let us call in our industry guests and see what they have to say. You guys, come on in, turn on your cameras, industry guests. Hey, Nylo, girl.
Okay, well, great job. Obviously, she kind of like set the stage for all the compliments. You're incredible. I think like when I see you, I expect something kind of like a little punk rock, a little heady, a little intellectual, clever, and then you deliver a song about a grocery store, and it was everything I was hoping for. Like maybe Portlandia will have to borrow it. And your voice is sick. Like it's you bring us in with this kind of sweet thing in the verses, and then you rip through with this kind of raw, edgy like thing on the chorus. I mean, it's amazing. just great. Like you're you know what I mean? I don't know how to make it better. I don't know. It's great.
Right. That was, I mean, I agree. It's so, so, so good. Scott, what do you think?
Loved it. I loved it. I love the fact that I was like, it reminds me of Lisa Loeb. I was in that the Stay record. Like I was like, oh man, she's in that vein. So like yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I like the way you opened up in the chorus part, like, and as well as it's definitely you. It's definitely the yeah. But definitely go Lisa Loeb. Go research that. Yeah.
Yeah, the authenticity is so there. Please don't ever lose that. And I love, like Nyla said, like the rawness of your voice. All like the little cracks and like just the like grittiness of it. All of that is just gorgeous. And so I just want to encourage you to embrace it. I know, like for me personally, I have a raspy voice, like a raspy tone. And when I was really young growing up, oh my God, I hated it. Like I wanted to just have one of those clear, like Whitney Houston type voices that had like zero flaws, right? And over time, I would do shows and stuff and people would say, oh, I love the rasp in your voice. And it took like hearing it from other people to really embrace like what was mine. So, I mean, I don't know, you may not even have any issues like that, but just in case you did, I wanted to just encourage you that those little imperfections and nuances in your voice are really what set you apart and what make what you do so beautifully you. So just embrace them and keep writing. I feel like you write to those nuances in your voice, they're there. And like that song, like how you just jump in there on the chorus, like I feel like, okay, she knows she got this kind of voice and she's writing for that. So just keep doing that because there's such a magic there.
Usually people have to like drown in a bottle of whiskey and smoke a pack a day to get what you
Exactly. They got to scream all night at a concert to hope for that little bit of rasp,
Yeah.
But you naturally have that. So
I was at a, my voice is kind of scratchy because I was at a concert last night.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
But some of it is just natural. But
right.
But a lot of it right now is from the concert.
It was just a little extra horse today. Well, look, it worked.
Yeah,
loved it. What'd you say, Nylo?
Then track some songs tonight while you have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
It's so funny. Like my husband records me. He's an engineer, and whenever I'm hoarse, he loves it too. He's like, "We need to record because your voice is extra husky right now," and I'd be like, "What?" So I feel that, girl. All right, audience, if you are here tonight supporting Raina, please head over to our industry, our Music Forward Instagram, and show her so much love in our artist poll, so that she may be the one selected to come back in August. Thank you so much, Raina, for joining us. You may now turn off your camera. All right. So Nylo, I have a question for you. I'm going to start out. I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're going to ask you both one more question. So you have like a really prolific catalog. Tell us how you stay inspired to keep creating.
I'm probably going to answer this not how you would expect. I feel like I'm actually a great example of a person who did the wrong thing and is evidence to show what happens when you don't stay inspired and the opposite is true. And so as important as I think work ethic is, and I know that we all have covered that, and that is most definitely a uniform quality that people that are successful in the music industry have, I think that it's really important to remember that we are also very sensitive people, and we're artists and we are our own business. So we're taking advice from business people, but I think it's really important to remember like our responsibility is to have lives to have stories to tell and to share and to have experiences so that we can understand ourselves, and through understanding ourselves, share that with people in music. And when you start focusing solely on writing every day, working every day, you start to lose perception of the bigger picture, I think. I say this like as general terms. It may not happen to you. Some people go their whole life working 2 songs a day and are fine, but a lot of times people burn out. And like, so I'm just going to speak on the burnout side because I definitely did. And that's why I like transitioned into touring so heavily, because I needed a break. I lost a bit of perspective. So now that I have been through that, I feel like I can definitely speak on how to stay inspired, because I had to like pull all the stops out to figure out how to get back to myself. So there's a couple things that I think are universally helpful for anyone. Journaling, so you know what you're thinking. I think there's listen to music. Don't lose the love for being an audience member. Most of the people I know that work in music, they don't listen to music anymore because they're making so much. Like when they come home, they want to like spend some time away. But I think it's so important to like give your favorite album a listen, go on a drive just to hear somebody's new album start to finish. Like remember the fan that you are that got you here. Yeah, be a friend, be a family member, have a life, take a break. You are more productive when you are inspired. So you can write a song in 15 minutes, or you can bang your head against the wall for 8 hours. But if you have a balanced, healthy system and mind, you can spend more time being efficient and having both. There's a book called The Artist's Way, which I would recommend to anyone who ever loses their way. It's like this woman has gone through and figured out all of the psychological things that we go through and catalog them in a book. And it's like, again, I would recommend it to anybody, business or creative professionally. It just helps you kind of get back into flow and awareness of yourself. And like potentially you have real blocks from things that you learned as a kid or from your environment that will hold you back. And this book can help you kind of figure out what those are. Who told you weren't worth it? Who told you weren't good? Like getting those things unseated in your subconscious mind so that you can move forward. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's so good. That made me like so emotional. Oh my God.
It's a bit long-winded, but
it's so real though. Huh?
Yeah. It's a bit long-winded, but
It was beautiful.
Nobody in the business is going to look out for you if you don't look out for you. They're going to put you in every session that they can. They're going to send you on the road if they can. There's no work-life balance in practice because, like you said, the rewards are small. So we think like, oh my God, like I need to make every penny that I can because I don't know if I'm going to get another one for a while. So
yeah.
If you're afraid of money, get a side job. There's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with like working as a barista or as a waitress or driving like part-time just to supplement yourself so that you're not afraid. And once you start afraid, you make different decisions. So I really just like want people to like live and have a life now, because even if you are super successful later, there's nothing waiting for you if you didn't build into your life and your friends and your family today.
It's all right. It doesn't matter if you have no one to share it with. It doesn't matter if you don't have any values and everyday happiness outside of this industry and accomplishment. So I that resonated with me really heavily. I build my life. That's how I live my life, a very balanced life, but a lot of artists don't. So I'm glad you said that because artists need to hear it. And I love what you said about listening to music. For a while, I couldn't even listen to music, not because I was so busy creating it, but because it was painful to me because I felt like my music wasn't successful. So it was hard to listen to music because it just made me sad. And so if there's any artists out there that have ever felt like that too, you got to get over that, get that out of your mind. It's okay to still consume what you love. Just keep working, your time will come when it's supposed to. So thank you so much for that. Last question for you guys before we get out of here. One piece of advice that you'll give to an up and coming artist. One piece of advice each. Scott, go.
Wow. Yeah, let's see. After that, I'm like, I think she said everything.
Exactly.
Basically, definitely the balance. too. I agree with the balance. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're going to work, then balance it off with time to actually reinvest in yourself and have time with family and get inspired. So definitely.
Love that. Balance. Balance is just that word alone, like for real. I feel that.
Your balance, yes. Your own personal balance.
Your own balance, whatever it means to you. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Nyla, one word of advice for an upcoming artist.
Oh, one word? Oh, I'm not such a brief girl.
No. Well, not a word per se, but just like
Oh, okay.
one quick tip.
I was like, oh, okay, I already said balance. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'll say there is room for everybody. There is room for everybody. Somebody else's success is not taking success away from you. No one can have anything that was meant to be yours. And trust yourself because you do know. And what you'll find is that when you get into bigger rooms with more successful people, whether or not they're able to convey this to you, they probably won't. They're looking to you for answers and they think you might know, and that's why you're there. So just follow your instincts and your gut because you do know. And I think don't wait like 5-6 years to find out that you were right. Just trust yourself now. And if you get a little dirty on the way, like at least you did it with like your heart.
Yeah.
So.
Love it. Love it. And my one word of advice is similar, goes in line with what you just said, Nylo. You are your superpower. That's it. You are the magic. No one else is you. If you lose you trying to be somebody else, you've lost your superpower. Do not ever try to be something that you're not. Be yourself, and it's going to open up all the doors. Industry guests, you guys have been awesome. This has been so fun. Thank you so much for joining us at Open Mic Fridays. We're going to have you guys back, I'm sure. You may now turn off your cameras.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys, what an incredible night. Creativity, the next generation of artists. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Music Forward is in full planning for its fall schedule, okay? So make sure that you check the calendar of events and sign up for panels. There's also workshops and there's performances like this one that you saw tonight to help find your pathway to success in the music industry. You can go to musicforwardfoundation.org to learn more.